Morning. Welcome to Yokohama. May I have a slide? Maybe I better boom myself. APASL. There are the very important two motions if I look back. One is maybe 1978. This society started by Okuda and Powell. That was almost, I don't know, count 22 plus 18, so about 40 years ago. But there is another motion that was taken in 2005, and many of the people here knows about this one, what kind of actions are, 13 years ago. 2005, three motions or initiatives. One is making the biannual meeting to annual meeting, because it used to be like a group of people gathering, say hello each other, and a nice group, but rather small. And in fact, by this initiative, Shiv Sarins and Les Mana and other peoples, the number of the attendants grown from like less than 1,000 to up to 5,300 in Shanghai. In fact, it just finished in March in India. It was also a wonderful meeting as well. Not just the number of people, but the quality of the meeting is so different. For example, if you go to the India, portal hypertension is a big deal. So the people talking about the portal hypertension, advanced liver diseases, and then all the venues, all the rooms are packed by talking about childhood cirrhosis and portal hypertension. So in some aspects, if you go to China, Korea, Japan, we talk about Hep C, but if you go to India, you talk about the portal hypertension, advanced decompensated cirrhosis, which you cannot cure at all. So this number indicates, and not just the educations and practice you needed, but you also need wide spectrum of the ideas and the areas you have to cover. The second initiative is, if you have a big one meeting in 1 year, that's wonderful. But also we need small groups to need educational local activities. In that context, we started the single topic conferences in 2005, and then till now, 24, and Stina's meeting is the 25th meeting of single topic conferences, rotating all over the Asian area from Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar to the Australia, and then on the east is Egypt and Turkey. And in fact, this is a number of the attendants. It does fluctuate, of course, but if you take like 328 or 328 participants in Mongolia, per capita attendance is so huge, because if you go to China and compare the number of the 1,400 to the 324 in Mongolia, per capita, the educational activity might have a much more influence in the Mongolia. So that's a key thing. This is an educational activity you need. So one big major meeting a year, and also maybe 2-3 year local educational purposes, prevailing the knowledge and practice in the Asia may be more important in that context. And this year, Japan, Shina's meeting expected to have 1,100 attendance, and I think many people in Asia expecting the quality or sub-advancement of Japan. And then I think, sorry about to say that, but Japanese delegates are responsible to supply the top quality of the knowledge and practice to the people coming from Asia. That's your responsibility. And this is a list, a big list of the so small, sorry about this one, but so busy. But what's about the future? This year and next year. In the past 10 years, the average number of the meeting was 2 to 3 times. But this year and next year, after this meeting in Tokyo, go to Taiwan, then to Malaysia. Here comes the lady, Dr. Rahmati. She's going to be a president of the Malaysia single topic conferences and go to the Turkey and China. And also back to Japan next year, Dr. Tanaka is going to be a chairperson for this one. And also, we're going to deal with the Delta. This may be the first time just focusing upon the Delta alone in the Azerbaijan. So these are the expected ones, 3, 4, 5 times a year. And another one, the third initiative, Hepatology International, but progress a bit sluggish, because if you take impact factors, it's not great. But fortunately enough, we are expecting 2017 impact factor could be almost 3.8. So, which is a good news for this journal, and I try to enhance the impact of this journal. So these are 3 initiatives. Then finally, as Dr. Shina mentioned about, why APASL is because, as he said 80%, but I would say 75%. In Asia, this is quite unlike cardiovascular diseases or renal diseases, because Asia can have 75% along with economical growth. Our society have to grow, because after finishing this meeting, of course you enjoy the meeting, but bring the information, new information back to the patients suffering but waiting the new knowledge. That's why the chairpersons and people and delegates have a responsibility to supply the most updated, very energetic meetings. That's our responsibility. But please, in addition, enjoy meeting and Japan, Yokohama. Thank you very much.